My name's Ricky, welcome to ETFW, and today we're going to be picking up part 2 of the K Asylum. So, as you guys saw in the last video, we did a small investigation in one of the houses, but we didn't really get a whole lot of activity there. The place that we're going to focus on today is an area called the nurses' quarters, which is just up over this way. There's a bit of a rich history with this building and with this location, which I'll give you guys the kind of story to that in just a moment. But yeah, I think this investigation is going to be pretty good. I have a feeling that this is the one that's going to give me some good responses or, yield some good answers. But again, there's only one way to find out, and that's to do it. I just want to say thank you as well for all the support in the last episode. You guys all really seem to enjoy that, and again, welcome to all the new faces who have joined the channel. Welcome to all the brand new subs. Welcome to everyone who's joined ETFW. Again, we're going to jump into this episode. We're going to stop blabbering on. If you guys do enjoy the content, you do like what you see, consider hitting the subscribe button. It's the big red thing just below the video here. And with that said, guys, let's jump into this video. Peace.
The year was 1921, September 23rd. Suffering from his service during World War I, a young male, 24 years of age, returned home, although not to a peaceful life. Winton Parks, aged 24, served with the Australian Army through World War I. Unfortunately, Winton, whilst in combat, was shot through his jaw, badly wounded and suffering from shell shock amongst other mental illnesses. Due to his injuries and other illnesses, this young male was relieved from his service as a soldier and admitted to the newly formed asylum for treatment. During Winton's time he began to build delusions in his head, manifesting conspiracies incorporating the hospital staff and doctors. However, these conspiracies and delusions were strongly focused towards one doctor in particular, Dr. Eddie Gray. Before I continue this story, I would like to note that all persons involved in this story are portrayed by an alias name, and the location and name of the asylum will remain undisclosed to prevent further vandalism and destruction to it. This story is entirely true and is documented should anyone wish to piece the jigsaw puzzle together and read up on it themselves. Winton's time at was one of struggle. Suffering from his delusions as well as his multiple mental illnesses, Winton was transferred to the Callan Park Mental Asylum in Roseville for further treatment. However, Winton's delusions didn't end there. Fast forward 1 year to December 1922, and Winton, who had earned himself a 2-week break from Callan Park Mental Asylum, decided that he needed to rid his mind of these delusions he manifested during his stay at Winton managed to purchase a gun and hitch a ride from Callan Park all the way down to Asylum. Once Winton arrived, he made his way through the grounds in search for Dr. Eddie, who he found standing out on one of the verandas of the asylum's main administration buildings. Winton proceeded to take shots at Dr. Eddie. Dr. Eddie attempted to flee up through the grounds towards the front gate of the asylum in search for help. Although, whilst doing so, a group of nurses who lived in a separate quarters near the front of the asylum were all heading towards the asylum to begin their day of work. Dr. Eddie had unfortunately led Winton straight into them. Winton, still attempting to take shots at Dr. Eddie, fired off 2 rounds from his rifle, missing his target and instead hitting and killing a young nurse whose name I will leave undisclosed. A fellow manager of the asylum at this time heard the commotion and ran for a gun, which was kept in the asylum safe. He made his way out to the area where he heard the shots and saw Winton, the dead nurse, and Dr. Eddie. The asylum manager fired a shot at Winton, striking him in the head. Winton was disarmed and held captive until police came to the scene. Rumor has it that the spirit of the nurse still lingers close by to the location where she was shot and killed. Hearing all this, I knew I had to investigate. This is ETFW. Follow me as I explore the spirit of Nurse
Man, being on your own here is creepy. Behind me, just over here, is the nurses' quarters. This is where he initially shot on the veranda, just over here at the doctor. Doctor would have ran. Nurses would have been coming out of their quarters down this way. This is where the shooter ran into him, fired 2 shots, and unfortunately shot and killed one of the nurses. It's really sad. It's really sad. Curious if our spirit still lingers here, but we're going to head on inside, conduct an investigation, and see if we can make contact with her. Oh man, I'm freaking out. Every little noise you hear is just amplified when you're on your own. Like when you're on your own here, it's just far out. You hear everything. You hear everything. Oh, let's go inside. Man, this is creepy. Locked. Man, this is creepy. This is creepy as hell. Alright, let's go up. Oh, far out. What the hell is this room used for? What the hell was this room for? I'm freaking out right now. Oh, my senses are just on like 10. I'm hearing everything. Alrighty guys, with that said, let's set up. Let's get an investigation going. Alrighty guys, so we're going to pick this room here for an investigation. I've got a couple of tools I'm going to set up. I'll show you guys those now. I've got these little LED balls. Basically the way these work... Fuck, that one's dead. So I've got these little LED balls. Basically the way these work is you turn them on. And when they move, they should light up. So I'm gonna pop one here. Maybe one up on this dresser, on this little top here. I've also got the EMF reader. Again, it's not gonna go off near the camera. You can see it's not picking up the camera at all. I'm gonna leave that up here like so. And then I've got the trusty dowsing rods. So without further ado, I'm gonna put a GoPro on the head just to give you guys an extra point of view. I don't have anyone holding this camera, so I'm gonna set it up on this little countertop up here. I'm not lying if I said I'm myself a bit. This is pretty creepy. Alrighty guys, let's get set up and let's do this. I'm already hearing things. Dude, this is freaky, man. If there are any spirits here with me right now that would like to communicate, my name is Ricky. I mean no harm. Just like to know your story. Get to know you a little bit better, communicate with you. Find out why you possibly still linger here. Again, if there's any spirits here with me right now, are you able to move these rods? Cross them over in front of me if you'd like to communicate. Thank you very much for crossing the rods. Again, I mean you no harm. I'd just like to know your story, know why you're here, help you if I can. To the spirit that I'm communicating to, are you a female spirit? If you are a female spirit, are you able to move both rods to my far right hand side? Again, don't be shy, don't be scared. Again, if you are a female spirit, are you able to move both these rods to my right hand side? That's it, don't be scared, don't be shy. Move both rods to my right if you're female. You have nothing to fear from me. That's it, don't be scared. I'd just like to talk to you. I'd just like to know your story. It's really hesitant. Man, this is actually creepy. Now, I'm not gonna lie if I said, guys, like I'm not freaking out a little bit. Like for those who know K Asylum, this is, reportedly one of the most haunted places in New South Wales and Australia. Not only am I here right now on my own, but doing an investigation to see if there's any spirits here. Man, this is crazy. To the female spirit that I just communicated with, there is a story here of a nurse that was unfortunately shot and killed not far from this building that we stand in right now. Is that story about you? If it is, are you able to move both rods to my left hand side? So it was about her. This like sense of sadness come over me. It is sad, like you gotta think guys, like this nurse was just doing her job. Her job was to come here and care for people and look after people, She would have just came to work and thought nothing of it, thought it was just gonna be a normal day. To have that happen to her is really sad. Let's try to find out more. To the spirit I'm communicating to, are you Miss? Is your name Miss? The female nurse who was shot and killed here right outside this building, is that you I'm communicating with? If it is, are you able to cross these rods in front of me? Let me know if it's you. Again, I'd just like to share your story. I'd like to find out more about you. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. You've got nothing to fear from me. So slow. Dude, what are those fucking noises? The female spirit I'm communicating with. I know it seems like you're quite shy, you're quite nervous to speak, but again, like I've mentioned, I don't mean any harm. Is there a reason that you still linger here? Is it because of the event that took place? Is that why your spirit cannot move on? If so, are you able to move both these rods to my right hand side? It's weird. I don't know what it is with this place, guys. It's like whatever spirits are here are almost shy or scared, or they don't want to communicate, they don't want to talk to me. This is the second investigation I've tried and I just don't seem to get anything. I don't know, it's unusual. It's really unusual. None of the devices have turned on or none of the devices have activated. You guys can see, got one of the LED balls here. The EMF reader's been on the entire time. And the other cat ball, the other LED ball has been right here as well. Just there, nothing. The dowsing rods are really hesitant, really hesitant. I might try work my way down to another building. I think I might just try pack up and go down towards there and see if I get anything. Because I'm really not getting anything up here. I don't know if it's just that it's just today or it's just, you know, it's just that I'm unlucky maybe, or maybe they just don't want to communicate. Anyways, guys, I'll pick it back up in a moment. Alright. Alrighty, guys, so we're going to call the episode there. We're going to get out of here. I don't know, unusual, kind of mixed feelings about this place. Is it creepy? Yes. Is it got a rich and dark and, you know, creepy history to it? 100%. I don't know. Is it haunted? I have no idea. I certainly get that feeling like it is, but from my experience here today, I haven't really encountered anything too unusual. It's the second time I've been here. Even though the first time I didn't do a paranormal investigation, I still didn't feel anything out of the unusual, you know, apart from it, yes, being creepy, apart from it, yes, being, you know, abandoned and old and all those things that would naturally come with exploring a place like this. Like, it is a creepy place and you do feel creeped out being here, but I don't know, maybe it was just my visit, maybe I just came at a wrong time. I know a lot of you are probably saying you gotta go at night, but understand, guys, this place is pretty red hot on the best of days. Being here at night with flashlights and everything making noise is just too risky. It's way too risky to be here. Yeah, I don't know, I'm disappointed that not much happened, disappointed that I didn't really capture anything, but you know, it is the way these things go, so you know, maybe consider it more of a little bit of an explore video. But regardless, I hope you guys did enjoy this little two-part mini-series of K Asylum. Again, I can tick it off. One of the biggest, most baddest places in New South Wales. Tick. Done. Hope you all did enjoy the two-part mini-series though. If you did, consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace.